Hey guys, it's Rukh and welcome to my channel. I hope you liked my previous video, and today I'm going to present you my study journal for my upcoming exams in April and May 2018. So this is how I plan my study. So I decided to share it with you guys for some inspiration, and I'm pretty sure it will help you guys. So this is the notebook that I use, and this is a very ordinary notebook, not hard to find. I just like it because it's very easy to carry and it has very fine pages. So let's get into my study journal. Starting from here, this is my 15-day study plan. Then I have 2 more study plans, and I'll explain to you guys how are they gonna work. So this 15-day study plan, in this I have to target one subject in 15 days, and I have to read all the books, all the notes, and I have to study all the study material thoroughly, still taking it easy on myself. I have to spend at least 3 hours a day, but still giving myself a break. So generally I get distracted from my routine, and sometimes when we go out or when my niece comes over or stuff like that happens, I'm really not motivated enough to study. So when I have this plan on my mind, I know that I have to study 3 hours a day at any case. So I follow this plan strictly and I stay on track. So next is my 1 month study plan. In this plan I have to cover each subject in 3 days. This is just self-assessment and revision, and I can do past papers or whatever I want to. I can study the books thoroughly, but I have to study one subject in 3 days. The next one is also a 1 month plan, and this is a crash course / revision plan, and I just have to revise all the things, all the stuff that I have studied before, or I have to go through the important questions and practice past papers. So these are my plans, and I've been following these plans for quite a few months, and I find this way really helpful. So next is reasons to work hard and study now. So these are just some motivational quotations that I refer to whenever I feel demotivated or I just don't feel like studying. So I have some reasons that I need to study right now. So next is my tips to study. Okay, so I'll go in detail in another video. If you want to see that video, make sure to comment down below and let me know, and I'll make another video detailed on my tips to study to get good grades on exams. So next is my complete study plan. So this is how I basically schedule all my months. I've started 6 months before my exams, and starting from September I have designated 4 months for detailed study and 2 months for crash courses and revisions and past papers. So here are my goals and what I have to do in these 6 months. Then I have my checklist. So how this works is I have written, like, I hope you can see it, I've written like whether I have started or not for a particular subject, I have started studying or not. Then I reached 20%, 40%, 60, 80 or 100% preparation. So when I'll get through it, I'll tick or I'll make a check mark on it, and I know what subjects I have studied how much and what is still left behind. So next are just a few calendars. So I have my September calendar, October, December and January. So yeah, basically I skipped a November calendar. That's because I'm really busy in November and I won't be able to study. I already know that, so I have not included November in my study plan. And next I have written my total subjects. So I have basically 2 parts that I have to study for so far. So for part 1 I have 5 subjects, and for part 2 I have 4 subjects. So these are some total marking and the total days I have. The way I calculated it, for every subject I have 15 days to study for, and that's how I planned all my study routines. So here is all my syllabus of all the subjects that I have selected. This is all my syllabus and my planning. Here I have mentioned the topics that I need to cover. and I have made a box of whether I have studied it or not, and then whether I have tested it or not. So I have all the topics written, and then I'll make a check mark if I have studied it or I have tested myself, that I am 100% sure that I have completed the preparation. So this is for that purpose. And then I did it for all the subjects, and also for extra days I just attached a sticky note right here to make sure that I complete my comprehension, precise, and all that extra stuff that I need to study for exams. So I have made that for every subject in particular. Then I have my study tracker. So I haven't followed this since long, but still I'm gonna show you how it works. So basically I wrote here all the months, starting from August to March, and these are the dates. So for example, if it's 9th August, so whether I have studied or not, plus which subject I have studied. So if I colored it with a red, that means the subject that I studied was Islamic studies. So just like that, I'll go with all the colors. Next is my PP tracker. So PP is basically past papers tracker. In my plan, I have to complete 5 years past papers of each subject. So I just wrote all the years and all the subjects, and I'll check mark it if I did that or whether I didn't do that. So yeah. Next I have my calendar for February, March, and April. So I have my exams due the month of April. So for February and March, I'll do crash courses, 3 days for each subject, and then this one is just the crash course, revision, and past paper and all that stuff. So in April, I'll have my exams due, so I'll just make sure that I remember all the days when I have exams on. So I'll just mention on which day I have exam for what subject. I just left this page blank if in case I need to do anything else over here. Then I have my timetable for from August to January. I have to study for like 3 to 4 hours, and then from February, March, and April I have to study 5 to 7 hours. But I'm not gonna study for like 10 or 12 straight hours. I'm gonna study for 1 hour or 2 hours and then give myself a little break. So this is my last page of motivation. If in case that the previous motivation is not enough for me, I'll refer to this motivation, and this is just my road to success, a few lines that I have to say to myself whenever I'm feeling demotivated. So I just wrote a few lines or few quotes to stay motivated and focused on my studies. So that was it for my study journal, and make sure to comment down below about your tips or advices regarding my study journal, or any requests or questions you have. Make sure to leave them all in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer and read all of them. And please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for the upcoming video, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care guys, bye bye.